Hello, good morning, students. How are you? Today we are going to study the next part of the 8th chapter, that is occupations and economy. So, we will see here today agriculture, mining, that activities carried in the India as well as Brazil. So, see, the eastern part of Brazil is rich in various types of minerals: iron ore, manganese, nickel, copper, bauxite, tungsten, diamond, etc. Inaccessibility, lack of knowledge of potential reservoirs of resources, dense forest, etc. are factors which have led to limitations in the mining in the interior part of the country. Nevertheless, because of increasing demand in the country, mining work has developed well in the highland region. So students, here we are going to study about the occupations in Brazil. In the eastern part of Brazil, their minerals deposition is more. So that area is enriched with the minerals. Which kind of minerals are found in that eastern part? So iron ore, manganese, nickel, copper, tungsten, diamond, bauxite, etc. will find there. But there are some reasons such as inaccessibility, lack of knowledge of potential reservoirs of resources, dense forest. Due to all these reasons, the factors which have led to limitations in mining in the interior part of the country. So due to these reasons, in the interior part of country, though there are deposition of these minerals, but then also mining activities are not developed because of dense forest, because of lack of knowledge about the potential reservoirs and inaccessibility. Nevertheless, because of increasing demand in the country, mining work has developed well in the highland region. To fulfill the demand of the people, mining activities has developed in the highland region. Now see, here answer the questions based on figure 8.3. Can you give two reasons of concentration of fishing near southeastern coast of Brazil? Sorry. So here they have asked, we have to give the two reason why southeastern coast fishing is concentrated. So first reason we can say that in the southeastern coast, this warm warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents are mixing, so it creates the favorable background for the growth of the fishing. That is the one reason. Second reason, in the southeastern coast we are having means there that area, populated area, again that ocean, we have seen number of fishes there, so that is also another reason. Next question given: inland fishing is not developed in Brazil, though there is large number of rivers in Brazil. Can you think of a reason? In the Brazil, marine fishery is developed, though there are many rivers, but why inland fishery is not developed? So they are asking us reason. See, inland fishing they are doing the traditional way, traditional method fishery is done, and in the central part, means inland part, population is also less. So large concentration of population as well as industries as well as other occupations we have seen in the southeastern part. So that is also maybe one of the reason. Do you know the United States dollar is used during international transactions at the international level? Dollar. So see S and vertical line. That is the symbol of the dollar of the country USA. Brazil real BRL is the currency of Brazil. R and dollar is the symbol of this currency. Rupees. R R in Marathi R written and horizontal line on that R is the symbol of Indian currency. 1 American dollar is equal to see, $1 is equal to rs point 3.1297, and $1 is equal to 64.153. So in Brazil and in India, what is the value of dollar has given. Now here says that these rates are currency are always changing. So see students, when the textbook was published 3 years before, so that time this value of the dollar was there. Now today it may be changed, it may be uh, near about 80 rupees. So next, Brazil has sea coast of around 7400 km, an excellent fishing ground of the South Atlantic Ocean. The meeting of the warm Brazil current and the cold Falkland current of the coast of the southeast Brazil makes it good fishing ground. So see, in Brazil, the 7400 kilometer coastal area is there, and that is good for the fishing ground. The see, warm Brazil currents and cold Brazil currents, warm Brazil current and cold Falkland currents, they meet at the sea coast of the southeast, and that makes the good ground for the fishing. Traditionally fishing has been carried on by small groups of individual fishermen using primitive techniques and equipment. So small group of people, they are using the traditional techniques and they are doing the fishery now. But now large vessels are being used. Swordfish, shrimp, lobster, sardines are mainly caught. The fish resources of Amazon River not are not exploited much, and fishing only taken at the small scale, take place at small scale. So here it is said that in the means small group of people or individual people, they are carried the fishing by using the small method, means sorry, by using the traditional method, primitive techniques and equipment they are using. But now the scene has changed. People are using large vessels to catch the fishes, mainly swordfish, shrimp, lobster and sardine. These fishes are mainly caught. The fish resources of Amazon River, in the Amazon River, it has not developed, it is carried on small scale only. Now we will talk about the agriculture. Here some pictures are given. So the following images are related to the agriculture activity. Identify and write whether they are practiced in Brazil or India. So coffee production, here coffee is shown, so it is practiced in Brazil. Next is given tea plantation. So tea plantation in our Assam, it belong to India. Next is given here this farming, roca farming something, it is in the practice in the Brazil. By cutting the forest, they are preparing the land. Next here paddy field, sorry, paddy field not, yeah, paddy field, so it is practiced in our India. Okay, now we will talk about the agriculture in India. Show the distribution of the crops like wheat, jawar, rice, cotton, sugarcane, tea and apple in the outline map of India using symbol, and name the map. We have seen the map of Brazil. See here. So in this map they have given the information related to agriculture. See here, agriculture index, various crops are given and symbols are given. Same way in our India, which type of crops, we have to take the blank map of India, and in that we have to show which type of crops are cultivated in our India. Unlike Brazil, India's agriculture contribute more towards GDP and also engage a large chunk of population. Around 60% of land in India is under cultivation. Its enormous expanse of level plain, rich soil, high percentage of cultivable land, wide climate variety, long growing season, etc. provide a strong base to agriculture. In India, agriculture has been a long standing activity. So students see like Brazil. India also a agricultural country. In India, in the GDP, agriculture contribution is more compared to Brazil, and more number of people also population also engaged in the Brazil. We have seen the pie chart in our earlier session. So in that we have seen the pie chart contribution of the people and the this contribution of GDP, that sectors. So we have seen that just 5%. We have seen that contribution of in the GDP it is just 5.5 of Brazil, and India is having 10 point something. So just a minute. India's contribution is 17% in the agriculture, and 10% people are engaged in the primary occupations in Brazil, and in our country 48.8% people are engaged in the primary occupations. So we can say that our country is agrarian country. What are the reason behind that? How we can call that our country India is an agrarian country? Because see, total land whatever available, from that 60% land is under cultivation. And what are the reason why 60% land is under cultivation? So there are many reasons. Number one reason, enormous expanse of the level plains. We are having plain area which is good for the agriculture. Rich soil, our soil is having high fertility, it is rich. High percentage of cultivable land, we are having more land cultivable. From the 60% land is cultivable, barren land is very less in our country. Plus wide climate variety, long growing season, these all are the reasons for providing the strong base to the agriculture. So that's why India is having long standing activity. So Indian agriculture is mainly substance type. India produces rice, wheat, maize, sorghum and millet as major food crops. Plantation of tea, coffee, rubber and cash crops like sugarcane, cotton, jute, etc. are also produced. India is also a major producer of a variety of fruits and vegetables. So in India, which type of crops are we are taking? So food crops, in food crops we can take that wheat, jawar, rice, maize, millet, etc. Cash crops like tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, cotton, jute, etc. So these all are the crops we are cultivating in India, producing in India. Now fishing in India we will see. Fishing play an important role in the economy of India. India is one of the largest producer of fishing. So see, India fishing is very fishing also playing important role in India. We are producing many fishes. See, both marine fish and inland fish. Marine fish means what? This coastal area, whatever fish is going, and inland fishery means what? The in the freshwater fishing means river, pond, lake, canal, whatever fishery is practiced in that places. So it is called inland fisheries. So in our India, both the type of fishery is practiced. Now see, fisheries help in augmenting food supply, generating employment, raising nutritional level and earning foreign exchange. So fisheries practice for various purposes. First is what? It is the staple food for the coastal area. So for food supply it is used. Then generating employment. those people are living in the coastal region, so it gives a lot this employment there, because coastal area people they are practicing fishery. Next is given rising natural nutritional level and earning foreign exchange. Nutritional level means what? Because fish oil and fish, it is good, we are having lot source in the fish, vitamin D source, so it is good for the children, small children, weak children, and it is good for the bone, so that's why nutritional level rising. And if we will export fishes in other country, then we can get foreign exchange also. Fish forms an important part of the diet of many people living in the coastal areas of Kerala, West Bengal, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Goa, and Maharashtra. So these are the places fishing is these people their staple food diet, rice and fish. Marine fishing accountable for about 40% of the total annual production of fish, and being confined to the coastal waters in the western coast from Kutch, Malabar coast, Coromandel coast in the east. Major fishes are sardine, mackerel, Bombay, duck, and prawns, etc. On the eastern coast, the important fish are horse mackerels, clupids, and silver bellies. So these all type of fishes are found in that area. Freshwater fishing is carried in the river, canal, irrigation canal, tank, pond, lakes, etc. Silver belly crab, etc. are major freshwater varieties. About 60% of of the country's total fish production comes from inland fisheries. So see, fisheries, many types of fisheries are found in our inland fishing also, especially silver belly crab. So near about 60% of the total country's fish production, it is from inland fisheries. So today mining that we will study in our next session. Thank you very much.